Rain drips heavily on the roof of an old barn against the backdrop of a gray, cloudy sky. The living dead hang around the wooden, flimsy structure, looking for victims. A man is desperately knocking on the door outside, trying to escape from the bloodthirsty creatures, screaming for someone to open it for him. The screams of the person outside make the frightened people sitting inside even more terrified. Three schoolboys are holding the barn door, preventing the person from entering. A blonde girl comes to the aid of the man knocking on the door. He is their classmate, and they cannot leave him. One of the guys holding the door objects, arguing that the door is full of zombies and that their classmate has most likely already been bitten, making it extremely dangerous to let him in. The blonde stands her ground, declaring that she takes responsibility for the consequences of helping her classmate. He is still talking, which means he is not infected and should be allowed in if they still have a conscience. The guys agree that as soon as one of them opens the door and lets the classmate in, the other will immediately close it. As soon as the door opens, one of the angry zombies immediately leaks inside in search of food. The people standing inside watch in horror as the dead man attacks one of the guys holding the door. It turns out that the classmate knocking on the door is a zombie. He is infected and aggressive. He pounces on the main character and presses him to the floor with his weight. The guy trying to defend himself from the dead man puts his hand forward and the zombie immediately bites him on the forearm. Brandon seems to be experiencing a sense of déjà vu. A moment of realization hits him, and everyone runs in panic. Even more monsters break into the barn, and the main character has to saw off his infected hand. Brandon lies in a high-tech capsule. The switch connected to his device is switched. Brandon abruptly finds himself back in the moment when the classmate knocks on the door, screaming.